Hi friends, it's Miss Jocelyn at the Lyon Township Public Library. Welcome to Storytime. Today, we're going to be reading a book about a walrus and a caribou. Those are animals I have never seen here in Michigan. I think they are animals that live far, far north of here. Why don't we start, though, with The More We Get Together? Are you ready? Okay, let's keep a beat on our laps. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job. Can we do it again? The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job. All right, let's jump right into our story. The Walrus and the Caribou is by Micah Harper and illustrated by Marcus Cutler. Something about that picture doesn't look quite right. Do caribou have whiskers? Do walrus have ears like that? Let's see. Oh, so this tells us a little bit about the story. Let's get here, adjust it here. Versions of the story can be found all across the Arctic, from the Labrador Inuit all the way to Alaska. It focuses on the power of willing intentions into creation. So, it's a story about how the world may have come to be. A long time ago, when the world was gaining shape, a little woman began breathing life into the world. Her name was Gook. How does an animal take shape? She thought. Where does the head go? What goes on the head? Ears? Whiskers? A snout? It's like she's using some rocks to plan out how she might make an animal. First came the walrus, breathing in, breathing out. Gook created the walrus from her sealskin parka. Whiskers and wrinkles and funny dancing flippers. The walrus had huge antlers too. I've never seen a walrus with antlers. Every time it swam, it would overturn kayaks in the water. The antlers were too big and the hunters were upset. Oh, I would be upset if suddenly some antlers caught me in the water. Oh my goodness. Once again, Gook breathed in, she breathed out, and she created the caribou from her sealskin pants. Big hooves and hair everywhere, a large snout and tusks too. Tusks? I've never seen a caribou with tusks before. Every time it saw a hunter, the caribou would charge him with its tusks, creating much trouble on the land. The tusks were too big. The hunters were, again, upset. What would happen if the walrus and the caribou traded parts of their different bodies? What do you think? What should they trade? Gook called, Quagisik, Quagisik, come, come, to the walrus and caribou. Pulling the tusks out of the caribou's mouth, she gave them to the walrus. Then she pulled the antlers from the walrus's head and gave them to the caribou. There! Oh my goodness. Remembering the trouble the caribou had caused, she called, Quaigit, Quaigit, come, come. As punishment for hurting the hunters, she kicked its forehead flat and its eyes bulged. For being so rude, you will stay far, far inland, she scolded. Ever since, whenever a caribou smells a human, it is afraid. If your intentions had the power of creation, what animal would you make? Would it have feathers or a big furry tail? Imagine the possibilities. Oh my goodness. That's quite a book. The Walrus and the Caribou. So that is one idea about how the world might have created animals. Interesting thought. All right. How about we sing a song about a walrus? And this one will be to the tune of Did You Ever See a Lassie? You probably, even if you don't know the name of this song, you're going to catch on real fast. You're going to recognize the melody. So it goes, did you ever see a walrus, a walrus, a walrus? Did you ever see a walrus sliding on the ice? Sliding this way and that way, sliding this way and that way. Did you ever see a walrus sliding this way and that? Good job. Shall we try it together? Okay. Did you ever see a walrus? A walrus, a walrus. Did you ever see a walrus sliding on the ice? Sliding this way and that way, sliding this way and that way. Did you ever see a walrus sliding on the ice? Good job. What other animals might do something? So caribou stay far inland, so they wouldn't be on the ice. Maybe they would be tromping through the snow. Did you ever see a caribou, a caribou, a caribou? Did you ever see a caribou tromping through the snow? Tromping this way and that way, tromping this way and that way. Did you ever see a caribou tromping this way and that? I like it. Good job, guys. Can you think of other animals and how they move through the world? Maybe you can add some more rhymes and more verses to my song. Until then, let's sing the Open Shut Them to finish off our story time. And we stretch our hands so wide and shut them so tight. Very good. Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. Good job, friends. All right. Well, I hope you'll join us again for story time soon. And remind all of your grown-ups that we have a library proposal on the ballot November 8th. So be sure you get out to the polls and cast your ballots. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, friends.